Hi, how are you? This is your teacher, Asya Mama. I know that we are all having some bad time with the long time confinement, but you know what is worse than that? It is having to learn grammar in the confinement, especially conditionals. But you know, conditionals are just a couple of sentences. They are not that scary, I guess. There exists only 4 types of conditionals, which means 4 sentences. Conditional 0, conditional 1, conditional 2, and conditional 3. These conditional sentences are composed of 2 parts, a cause and an effect. Remember, the cause always starts with an if. The first type of conditionals is called conditional 0. It is called 0 because it's just about facts, truths, things we all know. For instance, if you heat ice, it melts. So, from the example we have, if you heat ice, it melts, we get the following structure. F plus the simple present, which is the verb heat, it is in the simple present, plus a simple present, which is the verb melts, it is in the simple present. So now we understand that conditional 0 is about facts and opinions. For instance, if you mix red and blue, you get purple. Plants die if they don't get enough water. So let's move to another type of conditionals. Conditional type 1. Conditional type 1 is about a condition in the present that I'm very sure that it will happen. For instance, if you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. Which means that I know that you are very late, which makes me sure that if you don't hurry, you will miss the bus. That is, it is a very possible condition or a very probable condition to happen. So here comes the structure of the conditional type 1. First we have if, and then you don't hurry. Don't hurry is the simple present of the verb hurry, plus simple future. You will miss the bus. Will miss is the simple future of the verb miss. Remember, I can also say you will miss the bus if you don't hurry. That is, I will start with the result, you will miss the bus, then I will mention the condition or the cause, which is if you don't hurry. You will miss the bus if you don't hurry. Moving to conditional type 2. Conditional 2 is about a condition in the present or the future that is unlikely to happen. For example, if I were able to go out, I would hang out with my friends. But since it is quarantine time, I cannot go out. Or it is something unlikely to happen. Let's go to the structure. So, here is the structure for conditional type 2. If plus simple past. If I were able to go out, were is the simple past of the verb to be. Plus would plus the infinitive or the bare infinitive, which is the verb without to. I would hang out with my friends. Would plus hang out is the bare infinitive of the verb to hang out. You may say why I said if I were and not if I was. It is more accurate in this form to say if I were, if she were, if he were, if you were, rather than if I was or if she was. That's the correct form if you use if. And here comes our last conditional, our special conditional, type 3. So you who's watching this, haven't you ever just lied down and start thinking about some events in your past? Or you may think about what would have changed if you had the chance to change things in your past. You may say, if I had the money, I would have bought a beautiful Ferrari. Or, if I had worked hard, I would have passed the exam. Or, I would have trusted them if they hadn't lied to me. But wait, These are all just some unreal situations. Unreal situations, too late situations in the past to happen, are what conditional 3 is about. So for our example, if I had had the money, I would have bought a Ferrari, comes the following structure. If plus the past perfect, so here we have if I had had the money. Had is the past perfect of the verb have, plus with have plus the past participle. I would have bought. Would have bought, we have would have plus bought. Bought is the past participle of the verb buy. So you see, conditionals are just 4 types of sentences. And here is the formulation, conclusion of all the conditionals we have seen. And that's the end. Thank you for watching. And as we all say, grammar, grow up and fix your problems.